According to data reporter, there were 12 million internet users in Uganda in January 2021, and of these, 3.4 million are regular social media users. This is a clear indication that if one uses the internet usefully, this number can translate into potential clients. Faizal Muyiga Kisiki is the proprietor of Faiz Café, Bistol, a food vending company at Wandegya in Kampala, who was operating a restaurant before the COVID-19 lockdown in 2020. With the advent of the lockdown, he lost customers.
The coming of lockdown was a disadvantage or a disgrace to most of our businesses. But for us, we believe that the coming of the lockdown has increased our interest to use much of the internet than never before.
Muyiga had to stress his mind to forge a way of remaining in business, even in the uncertain times of the lockdown, and using the internet was the answer.
Because we find out that most of the people now no longer have time to walk into eating places, to walk into shopping malls, to go into supermarkets. They just order from wherever they are.
Upon realizing the potential market on the internet, he created pages on almost all social media platforms, which made it easier for him to tap into the diaspora market.
And we market our services to diaspora people, and they get to know more about our services.
According to Muyiga, on a daily basis, he receives around 100 orders for food from Uganda.
Now you find out that we cook 70% of food on order.
Gystin Angarukiremu is a journalist who operates an online shop. She doesn't need a physical shop to sell her merchandise, but does it in the comfort of her office using her cell phone.
I have an online shop that deals in blouses for women. What we do is we get these blouses and take pictures and then post them on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram across all our platforms.
According to her, the cost of operating an online shop is relatively lower than a physical shop because it will require much of your physical attention, all for one to hire full-time staff.
I wanted to run away from, the expenses, rent, then someone who's going to work in the shop, electricity bills and everything else. So I decided to embrace online and said, why not? The customers that I'm going to look for when I set up a physical shop, I still can get them online.
The two regret the banning of Facebook in the country by the government, which they say cut off many of their clients.
70% of my clients were coming through Facebook. So when Facebook was blocked, pretty much I lost the 70%.
The government maybe thought that maybe during that time it was doing its political moves.
Gystin and Faiz advised the youth to use the internet, social media in particular, as an economic resource to recoup the money they spend on data and earn more revenue.
If we use internet in the right way, it can see us succeed.
If you want to make money, social media will give you the money. If you want to learn, social media will give you the knowledge. So you choose what you want to get. But the beauty about it is that social media has it all.
The two say the future is digital, but it remains to be seen whether the huge numbers of online users can be converted into a thriving clientele. Herbert Kamoga, NTV.